Hey guys, it's me again. I'm just gracing your feed with yet another video.
By the way, I'm joking.
Today I'm going to be doing something that's been kind of highly requested for quite some time, especially since I shifted my mindset from buying everything with star coins to only buying horses with star coins and using shillings to buy all clothing and tack items in the game. This was a huge mindset shift for me as I kind of had to find new ways to make shillings, but I have here my top tips, my daily routine, what I do in order every single day to make 5,000 plus shillings every day. This honestly works. It's tried and true. I've been doing it since the Equestrian Festival and it's now Camp Western next week. So I thought it'd be fun to share with you guys my tips for making shillings as we can all buy our cute Western fits with shillings. I posted a motivational story on Instagram letting everyone know that I have started the shilling grind for Camp Western, and a couple people said they're going to join me, and then I asked you guys in a poll if you were interested in seeing some tips. Basically unanimous. It seems people are interested, so here's what I do to make shillings. Also, I'm using a lot of numbers in this video. I'm not great with numbers and I'm imperfect, so if you hear something that doesn't sound right to you, feel free to correct me in the comments and I'll make a pinned message with any info that needs to be corrected. Okay, now that that's all out there, let's do this. So the first thing I do when I log on to Start Stable is gardening. So I try to log in right before a champ. So if you log in about, I don't know, 10 minutes before a champ starts, so either at 10 before the hour or 20 minutes after the hour, 10 minutes before a champ starts. For gardening, it's probably the best and easiest way to make shillings. And a lot of these tips, by the way, are assuming that you have completed the quest in Hollow Woods for Runology. And I know some of you out there are saying, oh, I haven't even done my questing yet for Runology, but I still want to make shillings. I'm here to tell you right now, you really need to max out your Runology. I've had people ask like, well, which of the Runestone quests should I do first or open to be able to do this? Honestly, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you really do need to unlock all, if not most of them, to maximize your gains. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not a star rider, sorry, this isn't going to apply a ton to you because a lot of these quests are completed in non-star rider areas, but I'm assuming that you knew that coming into this video. It would really not be possible for you to make 5,000 shillings in Moorland / Fort Pinta / wherever else you can go as a starter. Sorry. Anyways, moving on. For gardening, if you have maxed out your garden, there are a total of, I counted 84 slots. I had a lot of people ask me, I don't really understand gardening. I don't know how to use the runestone things. I don't get it. I'll kind of explain it in this video, but if you guys want a video dedicated to that, we really feel like we need that, I can do that. But I'm sure there are also a lot of YouTube videos with that information out as well. Just let me know. But basically there are 84 slots for flowers. You need to plant a seed in each of those slots. Once you have upgraded your garden to have all of the available slots, there should be 84. After each flower is ready to harvest, it usually takes about 1 to 2 hours depending on the type of flower. You can click on the grown flower to harvest it. If you harvest all of them, it'll give you 10 light for each flower you harvest. And I also found that if you get a hybrid flower, which that's a whole deep thing, it's basically if you grow a bunch of flowers next to each other, I usually do one of each type of flower in each plot, trying to mix it up. If you get a hybrid flower, it'll give you 40 light for collecting the hybrid. That's what I've noticed. Correct me if I'm wrong, this is just what I've noticed. Okay, so basically from all of the gardening, you can get anywhere from 840 to 1,000 shillings. I usually end up getting about 1,000 shillings because throw in a few hybrids and you have about 1,000 shillings right there. So that's the very first thing I do when I log in. It takes about 7 minutes to like collect all the flowers and then plant new ones. This is important to do this first because I usually log on for a couple hours when I'm going to do a shilling grind / my daily routine on Star Stable. So you want to start your login with gardening, and then by the time you finish all these other tasks, it'll be close to time for you to harvest another bunch of flowers. So that already right there will give you 1,000 shillings plus 2,000 if you're able to log in for a long time. Okay, the next thing I do after I finish my gardening is I attend whatever champ is closest. If you just complete the champ literally on the slowest horse you could ever find, the saddest horse, it doesn't matter, you'll at least get 200 shillings. If you are really good and you end up placing, you can get 300 shillings for a bronze medal, that's 3rd place, 450 for a silver, 2nd place, or 600 shillings for a gold medal. So what I like to do with my ribbons that I collect is I keep them in my inventory or keep them in my closet for later. You don't want to cash in all of your items and light for shillings right away because you want to kind of collect them in chunks. So I like to have my ribbons separate in case I have an item that I want to buy that's 3,000 shillings. I don't want to use a huge stack of 10,000 light if I have like 2,000 shillings in my backpack. Does that make sense? You kind of just want to max out your shilling in your backpack and then you want to collect a bunch of light on the aside. That way when an event rolls around, you have 10,000 shillings in your backpack to spend right on the spot, and then you can sell ribbons as needed to buy other items, sell light as needed to buy other items, if that makes sense. Okay, so you're gonna do the champ, maybe make a ribbon, maybe you don't. You're gonna get at least 200. So at this point in the video, you're gonna have about at least 1,200 shillings. Okay, the next thing you're gonna do is do your Farah's quest. Usually Farah's quest will give you 2 170 shilling reward items and then one like 90 shilling item. Overall, it's gonna give you 330 shillings. Usually that's what I've been getting for a while. Okay, so now we have 1,530 shillings. Hopefully we're all on the same page here. The Farah's quest will probably take you like 8 minutes, 10 minutes if you're fast. The next thing you're gonna do for the next champ is you're going to just collect 1,000 fireflies. It honestly doesn't take you that long to collect 1,000 fireflies if you have all of your things unlocked. There's a bunch of different runology things you can unlock that either make it so there's more fireflies so that you have to go less close to them for them to be attracted to you. It kind of like magnetizes them towards you. I have all of mine unlocked and it took me about 13 minutes to get 1,000 fireflies. That's not hard. That's super easy. That's just from running around and getting fireflies the normal way, running through piles of leaves, getting those fireflies that you chase. I can't remember what those are. Anyways, it took me about 13 minutes. Okay, at this point, you're probably ready to go to the next champ. So you're gonna go complete the champ. You should now have at least 2,730 shillings. Okay, here's what you're gonna do next. You're gonna go back to Valedale. Honestly, I recommend if you want to make shillings, making Valedale your home stable. I mean, I don't want it to be too crowded over here, but it's honestly the best home stable because most of the quests you do involve Hollowwood / Valedale. Okay, so you're going to call for pickup, go to your home stable, which is Valedale. You're going to find the runestones. So in this game, there are 5 runestone locations. At the runestone location, you need to pick the hardest level, and when you max out the level, it's going to give you 250 light for completing the rune quest, whatever you want to call it. Once you find all the 5 letters, it's going to give you 250 light. So if you find all 5, that's 1,250 light. I will also list the locations of all the runestones in the description box so that you can find them every day. If you haven't really been doing that quest and you can't remember where they are, I'll just list them. So you can go to these coordinates every single day. Easy 1,250 shillings right there. Okay, at this point, I have 3,980 shillings. So about 4,000 shillings. Not even bad. We just need 1,000 more. And the last thing I'm going to teach you guys is we're going to find all of the hidden satchels. So I think there are 5 hidden satchels. They are basically these satchels that are hidden all around Hollow Woods, and there's one that gives you 250 light, and then the rest will give you 120, which adds up to about 730 shillings. So if you do that, you're going to be at about 5,000 shillings at that point. At this point, you have options. You can do races until your plants grow for your garden for another 1,000 shillings. You can collect another 1,000 fireflies in 13 minutes. I do that sometimes. It depends on what you want, because overall, the point of Star Stable isn't just to grind shillings, it's to have fun. So I tried to give you guys a list of a variety of things you can do to make shillings. One of my favorite things you can also do that's really easy and changes it up, and that's become a lot easier, interactive UI and everything Star Stable's been putting out, is just doing stable chores. Doing stable chores with your home stable will give you an easy 90 shillings if you do all 3 tasks. My favorite stable to do stable chores is New Hillcrest because it gives you 150 shillings, not bad. If you do another champ, that's another 200. If you decide to stay logged on and you have the time to stay logged on, you can do another champ, and then you can also do your gardening one more time before you log off. But if you're in a pinch, you can just stick with the 5,000 shillings. Okay, hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully that helped you guys and is reasonable for you. This is what I've been doing every day and it works. If you're also just like super sick of this routine and want to change it up, you totally can. The thing I like about all of these things is they're really fast. There's a variety of things, so it's not just like running around catching fireflies, which to me is so boring, but you can also add in like training into this routine while you're waiting between champs. You can do that. I don't know if you were logged in for 2 hours and just wanted to do champs, you can get 200 per champ, which is 800 shillings plus however much you make from doing races. But the things I listed before in this video, this is my routine for when I first log on to Star Stable. If I'm on for a couple hours, I try to make 5,000 shillings a day, especially as I'm gearing up for a big event like Camp Western. I did this for Equestrian Festival just so I had enough shillings to buy all of the new limited time outfits and not have to use star coins. Okay, hopefully this was helpful to you guys and hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know if this helps you out, and can't wait to see everyone grinding shillings with me in game. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I'm on thin ice, you'd never guess. I've been hiding a monster, keeping it quiet.